So we'll have the Dharma Talk for the adults now. So let's begin with the words of Shinran Shonin. When one thought moment of joy arises, nirvana is attained without severing blind passions. When ignorant and wise, even grave offenders and slanderers of the Dharma, all alike turn about and enter Shinjin, they are like waters that upon entering the ocean become one in taste with it. The wisdom of Shinran Shonin in the Shoshin Nembutsuge, the hymn of true Shinjin and the Nembutsu. This is verse number 7. You can find this in the collected works of Shinran, volume 1, page 70. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. So Higan literally means the other shore. And in the Jodo Shinshu Hongwanji tradition, the other shore is the Pure Land of Amida Buddha, the realm of ultimate bliss, Sukhavati, the perfect peace of nirvana, supreme enlightenment, and oneness with Amida. Shunki Higan, the Japanese expression, means spring equinox, and it's also referred to in Japanese as O-Higan, so using the honorific prefix O, to express reverence and gratitude for the significance of this event. As you know, the equinox occurs twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall, when day and night are exactly equal. The spring equinox traditionally marks the end of the cold of winter and the start of the warmth of spring. And thus, Higan, the equinox, is the perfect time to pause and reflect on the balance between our spiritual and secular lives. In the real world, we are constantly busy, juggling our responsibilities and demands on our time. Family, school, work, caregiving, volunteering, etc. Our smartphones are constantly buzzing with calls and messages and distractions. We are often so busy with stuff that we seldom seem to have time to stop, to take a break, take a breather, to calm down, to rebalance our lives, to find our center again. And so, our spiritual life suffers. The Buddhist path of wisdom, compassion, and peace is actually not a separate path. The Hongwanji tradition, as taught by Shinran Shonin, emphasizes that our practice as Shin Buddhist is no practice. In the sense of practice, in this sense, means like meditation is a practice. So meditation is used to achieve enlightenment, or studying the sutras, or chanting the sutras, or becoming a monk and living by monastic rules, etc., etc., etc. So we don't have a practice in that sense. The Buddhist Churches of America, BCA, uses the expression the life of gratitude, which I think is really nice, because the life of gratitude is about awakening to our true self-centered nature, accepting and simply being our authentic selves, just as we are, and living our lives, just as it unfolds naturally, accepting the ups and downs of human existence with equanimity, living this unrepeatable life with strength and serenity. So many of you are familiar with this illustration and the story of the White Path. So what separates this shore, the shore where we are, Shigan, the world of samsara, delusion and confusion, and the other shore, the Pure Land of Amida Buddha, Higan. So what's in between here? There is a river of fire, which is our anger, and a river of water, which is our greed. The only way to cross the two rivers is a white path, which is only about 4 inches across. This is the path of Nembutsu. On this shore, you hear voices of bandits saying, "You'll never make it. You're not brave enough. Give up. Stay where you are. You'll never be good enough. You'll fall in." On this shore, you hear wild animals and beasts growling and fighting over who gets to eat you. But also on this shore, you hear the calm voice of Shakyamuni Buddha saying, "Take refuge in Amida Buddha's great love and great compassion. You are already embraced, never to be abandoned, just as you are. Have no fear." From the other shore, you hear the calling voice of Amida, Namo Amida Butsu. Walk the path with singleness of heart. You will not drown in the river of fire or the river of water. You will not be hurt by bandits. You will not be eaten by wild animals. I will save you without fail. I will save you without fail. The white path crossing the river of fire and the river of water, of course, is our lives here in the real world. We're chased by bandits and wild animals, and we desperately seek refuge. But the path is narrow. We have doubts. We have fears. We get distracted. We are lost. On this shore, this world of samsara, of confusion and delusion, our lives are filled with shouting voices telling us, buy this, want more, get ahead. There are bandits. Our world is filled with bandits who want us and who want to steal our money. Bandits who want to steal our money. They're shouting at us, use this shampoo, you'll always look young. Eat this superfood, you'll live forever. Invest in this, you'll retire comfortably. Buy this, you'll have peace of mind. So on this shore, our lives are filled with wild animals and beasts growling at us. Hate the other, give in to your anger, destroy everything. The river of water, our greed, tells us, if I only had more money, I'd be happy. If I only had a bigger house, I'd be happy. If I only had a faster car, I'd be happy. The river of fire, our anger, fear, and doubt, insists, I'm right, they're wrong. They're wrong, I'm right. Shakyamuni Buddha tells us in a calming voice, human life is a winding road filled with potholes of pain and suffering, and selfishness causes all the suffering in your life. Eliminate selfishness, and suffering ends. The way to eliminate selfishness is the Eightfold Path of the Nobles. In the Jodo Shinshu Hongwanji tradition, Amida Buddha calls to us, if the Eightfold Path is too difficult, or if you are unable to achieve the perfection of the six paramita, then just take refuge in Namo Amida Butsu, and you will reach the other shore of enlightenment without fail through birth in the Pure Land. When we truly hear Namo Amida Butsu, the calling voice of Amida Buddha, the inconceivable power of the vow to save all is already working in our lives ceaselessly to guide us to the faith of Shinji, the heart of great compassion and the absolute mind of non-discrimination of Amida Buddha. So Higan, when day and night are exactly equal, is the perfect time to reflect upon the balance between our spiritual and secular worlds, our real lives and our spiritual lives. Am I truly living the life of Nembutsu, the life of gratitude? Humble, grateful, kind and gentle. Higan, when light and dark are exactly equal, is a reminder to ignore the river of fire, the river of water, the bandits and the wild animals, and to truly listen to the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha, and to truly hear the calling voice of Amida. Namo Amida. Namo. So Higan, when the cold of winter turns into the warmth of spring, is a harbinger of hope, that it is not too late to awaken the aspiration for birth in the Pure Land, to become Buddha, to help other people, not because I want to be enlightened, or become Buddha because I fear death, or become Buddha because I want to feel superior to other people. Am I truly grateful for the causes and conditions, the situations, the people, and spiritual teachers who guided me of all people, to the path of Nimbutsu? Or am I simply putting on airs of being religious and virtuous while inwardly listening to the voice of the bandits and wild animals, or pretending that I'm not actually burning in the river of fire or drowning in the river of water? Higan is a time of hope. It is not too late. Higan is a time of transformation. It is never too late. Higan is awakening to the working of compassion and wisdom in your life. You will not fall into the river of fire or the river of water. You don't have to give up everything and become a monk to conquer your ego, anger, greed, or ignorance through self-power. And you don't have to sever blind passion, as Shinran Shonin teaches. Having heard Namo Amida Butsu, the calling voice of Amida, The all-inclusive light of wisdom already illuminates you. The great love and all-embracing compassion of Amida Buddha already embraces you and will never abandon you. Your birth in the Pure Land, your supreme enlightenment, your returning to this world to help others in the world of delusion and confusion, it's already assured. All you have to do is just wake up. When you wake up, just say Namo Amida Butsu in gratitude. So Higan, the spring equinox, is the perfect time to wake up in a single thought moment of joy at being embraced just as you are by Amida's compassion and wisdom, never to be abandoned. Namo Amida. The essence of Shin Buddhism, as taught by Shinran Shonin, is the faith of Shinjin, Amida's great love and great compassion, transforming our all too human hearts and minds so that we are empowered to respond in gratitude to this unrepeatable life as it unfolds naturally, just as we are. Just say mahalo. Mahalo for listening this morning, and may your day be filled with aloha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo.